Yes.
Have you been watching the BBC News?
I've been watching. Well, I don't really watch news. I'm sick of hearing the COVID virus thing.
Well,
it's just.
It's just like you look like one of those reporters from home.
Oh, he does.
With all the books behind you.
The books.
I'm just trying to say you're well read.
All right. Got there. There's my puppy. Sorry.
Is that your
Where
bird?
do we see if we've got any viewers?
It was Daryl's phone.
Oh, okay. I was like, "Where's the bird?"
was you asking me a question where I'm from, Scotland or England?
Yeah, because you have a different accent from the others.
It's an unusual accent.
There's my cousin, from, everybody. That's
north
my
of
cousin.
England. Oh.
Oops. This is my cousin from Scotland. She's
that's a Scottish lady. Come on.
Yes, she has a really good YouTube channel as well.
Oh, right. I don't think I've got her saved.
She's friends with Minx Laura.
All right.
Oh, with Laura.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Laura in ages. I miss Laura.
What's everybody been up to over the last week?
Oh, I've been really busy.
Yeah. I've got a new hobby now. I've bought myself a wood lathe.
What's that?
A wood lathe?
For turning wood. Making nice things. Well, in my case, making matchsticks out of timber.
I wish you hadn't said that because after you mentioned it on your channel, I had a look on eBay and Amazon.
Oh, right, did you?
Yeah, just in case Keith could have one.
I got a cheap one. It's all right, actually. It's easy to. If I can do it, anybody can. Just it's pretty safe. It's a cheap model anyway, and I've only made something round from square at the moment, so I've not really made anything that I can say. I can say, "Oh, look at this." Not yet, but I'm sure I will do.
I haven't used one since I was at school, but I had fun using them at school.
So what was that, about 40 years ago then?
Well, yeah, not far off. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, such a happy family you are.
Did you not?
Do you all want to know a secret? Before we get too many viewers in, do you all want to know a secret?
What?
Keith's only got a shirt on and he's not wearing anything underneath.
What about from there? Is he wearing
Are you
just a shirt?
Okay, are you wearing? You say trousers. We say pants.
He never wears trousers.
No, he never wears trousers.
I say pants as well.
We won't tell.
And if you're wearing underwear, my girlfriend.
Nobody's going to tell.
My girlfriend calls them knickers, and I call them undies.
What do you call them, Billy?
Undies.
Undergrundies.
Undies. Yeah.
Undies, yeah. Or up in the north, they call them crackers.
That's what Lincoln said.
Undercrackers, never mind.
Well, this is getting
there
up.
We go. He should know that. Oh.
Yeah.
And
he's a northern lad.
Yeah.
About the big French fries, the wedges.
So what,
we call them wedges.
What's the agenda tonight,
You call them
ladies?
wedges.
Yeah, I was just bugging you about French fries.
French fries are skinny, chips are fat, and wedges are fatter with skin on.
Yes.
We call them drawers up in Scotland.
Yeah, drawers.
What about chips now?
Yeah. You're on chips. Proper chips.
Drawers are usually women's, though, aren't they? Yeah, drawers are women's.
Yeah,
they call them drawers.
Drawers.
What's that, Nikki?
Drawers.
Yeah. Drawers, yeah.
Linda calls them drawers.
Yeah, drawers. But they're usually big girl pants, like
bloomers.
I like that or knickers.
Well, the big ones here, we call them granny panties.
Granny pants.
Granny pants. But bloomers to us northerners, that is bread, isn't it? Yeah.
That's bread, bloomers. Yeah.
Yeah.
bloomers.
I think what's the old saying? America and England are divided by a common language.
Yeah, we can speak, they can't.
I'm Canadian.
Because in America, if I remember, sorry,
you are not a big girl, Linda. You're short and sweet.
right,
Linda and I are twins cousins. We have the same eyes, same nose.
Well, how do you work out who gets the one then if you've got the same eyes and nose? Do you have like a timer?
Hey, posh cats.
Talking about bloomers, did you read that Queen Victoria's bloomers were sold fairly recently?
Is this a joke?
No, they made about 20 grand.
Really?
20,000.
Hello, Dan.
Did you sell them on eBay?
I think it's because they're all washed.
Oh, there's Dan. Hey,
Hi,
Dan.
How are you?
Hey. Hope you're feeling better soon.
I've said hello to Dan first, so yeah, I've got mine.
Yeah.
Go on, Billy. You can go first then with a "Have you ever?"
All right, yeah. This is right. Okay, I better pick a clean one, haven't I? Right, 1 second to get the black. Yeah, it's not black; it's a blue black book. So all my lists and everything. Let's have a look what I put. Okay. Oh, now then, this is interesting. It's have you ever eaten a fruit called durian fruit?
No.
Zelda has on the computer game.
Computer game.
A hearty
durian. If you mix 5 of them, you max your health out.
Durian. Durian. Yes, it's a particular type of fruit that I think people from where we live, it's a delicacy. Because when you walk the fruit, it's found in Singapore and Asia, and it's like a massive conker. And when you open it up, it's got like a massive sort of stone in the middle, but it's surrounded by this gooey type of meat, if you want to call it that. But it stinks that bad; it smells like a dead. I
was going to say, isn't it the one that stinks really bad?
It's illegal to take them on public transport.
Yes.
Over
it is. That's the one. That's the one. But if you ever get chance to have any durian fruit, give it a go. If you can get past the smell, it's actually quite tasty.
It smells like vomit, doesn't it?
It's trying to get past. I know it does smell, but it's a competition I did. I used to organise motorcycle rallies, and one of them was to eat this durian fruit, which not a lot of people did. They couldn't get past this smell. So, if you ever get a chance, durian fruit.
I'll avoid it. Thanks.
I'll avoid it too. It sounds very good.
What's wrong with you?
Sounds like we're trying to get together, friend.
No. If we do, we're having that in your van, not in mine.
Have you got your reading lesson? Yeah, like blue cheese.
Around the circles. It's got
blue cheese. I can't.
Yeah, I don't like blue cheese.
No, not blue cheese.
No. Okay, I guess the boys are next. You two, Daryl and Keith.
Okay, then go on. You. Have you ever castrated an animal?
No.
I watched the cows being castrated.
Well, I've sent my animal to the vets to be castrated.
Okay.
Nicole,
does that count?
You watched.
Have you ever done anything?
I've never done it myself.
No.
Nope.
No.
No.
Over the Easter holidays, I used to go to a family friend's farm during the lambing and help with the lambing season. So we used to castrate a few lambs and ducktails and things there.
You put the rubber bands on?
Yeah.
We did the things for the bull calves. The vet had the pinchers.
Oh, right, yeah. They're not, when they're lambs, they're not that big.
We have no animals, so I've got a chance of doing that.
Oh my goodness.
Mom.
2 bricks.
Mom, an elastic instead of the pinchers.
Yeah.
Just
put that.
Just elastic. Yeah.
No.
I've never done that.
Wait till we fall off.
Yeah, literally. All black.
Okay, everybody. Have you
Remind me
ever
as well, I've been-
have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes, twice.
Twice.
Billy.
What'd you do, Billy? What'd you do,
3
Billy?
times. A
No,
lady.
a long time ago. Defending my wife at the time, and unfortunately, to cut a long story short, she were being harassed by a group of lads way back in the 90s, 80s. And I went and she got home crying. I went back, and this gang of lads were basically taunting other people going past on this bridge. So I went up to one of them. I said, "Which one of you tried to, thing my wife at the time?" So this guy said, "Well, it was me," and I punched him. And then all these mates ran off. I grabbed him round the neck, dragged him downstairs, and at the bottom of the stairs was the police waiting. So they arrested me, and I got done for assault.
So you're a rebel and a defender. Good for you.
Not really. I'm a defender. Yeah, I don't bully anybody. By the way, I've never have done. But the point is you've got to stand up for certain things, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got to stand up for certain things that you do believe in. So that was one of my tales anyway. I won't bother telling you the one.
First time I got arrested, I was 11.
11.
Yeah, me and my mum got arrested because we fell out with the next door neighbours and set the fence on fire to their house and also poured paint over their car.
Yeah, that would do it.
So I got bound over to keep the peace that time for a year.
Oh.
I was at a friend's house, and they'd just moved into a new house on a new estate, and they were building a school. And so we were going around the school. We actually had to climb up on some ladders onto the roof and then down in through a skylight. We'd have a look around this school. When we came out, the policeman was waiting for us. So I was arrested.
I don't know about
arrested in inverted commas. They marched us back to a friend's house. So we were only, I don't know, it must have been before, about 12, 10, 11, 12, something like that. So.
Oh, my.
What about you, Hippy?
Dan says he was arrested for mistaken identity, according to this on his comments.
All right. Tell us more.
Nicole, have you
If he
been
said
arrested?
it wasn't me, then it wasn't him. There's mistaken
I've never
identity.
been arrested.
Very good, Nicole. Keep it that way.
I've never
At least you're not saying in front of your mum.
Actually, no, I've never been in trouble with the cops. I don't have a criminal record, nothing like that.
I raised her right.
Well done. Yeah.
The difference is with us,
Oh,
we've
no.
got no chance of getting shot by the police. I'm a bit worried about it.
Oh,
Yeah, we want to know more now.
Yeah, no, I'm
Who did?
curious, Dan.
Oh man.
What'd you
What?
do, Dan?
Yeah.
The armed police.
Armed police. What, you mean they actually had arms?
We do need to tell this story before we go any further. He was working at school. When he was a teacher, he was working at school. I think you know this one, Pippa.
I know this one.
The armed response unit were called to the school because of him. Derbyshire Armed Response Team, he said it on the school. I was doing this speed of sound with the kids on the field. I've got the starting pistol, and they're 100 meters away with stock clock. So of course I fired the gun. And the fool on the end just rolled over, making a bit of fun. And one of the neighbours saw it and phoned the police and said, "There's a guy on the school field shooting kids." So Derbyshire Arms Response Team descended.
How long did it take them to get there, though? That's the good thing. Were they quick?
I was just about to finish the lesson. We were going in, and I was called
you
into
could have shot them all by that time.
Oh yeah, I could have shot them all.
They didn't rush.
No. It is Ilkeston, so they're probably hoping.
You were clearing up the teenage trouble problem.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Victoria? Have you been arrested?
No.
No. Oh, you are a good girl.
I was just a good hider.
It's just
Never got caught.
as Lee would say, it's just us naughty boys then.
You naughty boys. Yeah, us girls are good.
Just yeah.
Who's next?
The guy was carrying a weapon. And they obviously thought, damn the guy.
I got one for you guys. Have you ever farted in an elevator and pretended it wasn't you?
Okay.
In
bed.
No, I do it every day in bed apparently, and I blame Lee.
We got the 4 dogs, so we just blame them all the time now, though.
Yes, Linda, we're good
Sounds
at sneaking around.
Loose or stick.
But does anyone in a lift ever ask about it, or they just go like really quiet and like nobody can smell it? Or is that
Quiet
just
the worst?
Is that just because in the UK we're so very polite and we wouldn't draw attention to the fact that
very English?
I think they would brag about it, but we wouldn't.
I farted in an aisle once in the store and then blamed it on an old lady.
Oh, terrible.
Oh my good lord. Okay, Pippa, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll go to my phone. Have you ever thought you were going to drown?
Yes.
Sorry?
Have you ever thought you were going to drown? Who said yes?
Me.
Yes.
Go on then, tell us.
When I was in swimming lessons in school, they made me jump off the diving board for teaching you how to do it in the 12-foot pool.
Yeah.
Right.
And
so
I
they
actually
will
sunk.
throw you in and see if you could sink or swim.
Yeah, I jumped in and I went down.
I did that.
I didn't come back up.
Did they jump in?
So the lifeguards rescued me. Yep, and I'll never do that again. Ever since then, I can't swim.
No, my mum fell in and now she's scared of water because she thought she was going to drown.
Yeah,
my mum got pushed in when she was 3 years old and she would never go into a pool or the sea after that.
Oh my goodness.
I was in a swimming pool and they turned the wave machine on and then suddenly I couldn't touch the bottom anymore and I thought I was going to drown, but I did manage to get back to like a level footing. But it was horrible. I just swallowed pool water.
Yeah, I don't like deep water. I won't go in a boat. No.
I do like going in a boat, but I would never dangle my feet off the edge because I've got this fear that something will eat me.
Ray has that problem too.
You won't do wild swimming. I love wild swimming. And Darren and Keith do as well.
What's that?
We're in the lake.
Going in lakes and the sea.
I never look down though in case there's something below me.
No,
Or my head's always in water.
Freaks me out.
I took my youngest son away when he was about 10 to Anglesey, and we got an inflatable boat with us. And we're both in the boat, and we started chatting, and we ended up drifting out, and we couldn't paddle back, so I had to go over the side. And I thought our time was up because it took a hell of a lot of paddling and swimming to push the boat back in.
Ooh,
I really thought it was going to be our time.
Oh,
nice.
That's scary. And then there's my cousin. She's a fish.
Yeah, I love the water, she says.
My boy's a fish. Thankfully, they need to take off another.
Yeah, we love the water.
It's refreshing if you do go wild swimming, if you can, or just wild paddle if nothing else. It's nice and refreshing into a lake or maybe a sea or a stream even. There's plenty of places, especially in the UK.
I was always in the stream, but I was never out of my depth. I was always in the stream.
Okay, I'll go in with my feet, but that's it.
Yeah.
Took Daryl's lads up to a pond where you can swim round here while swimming, and
they're only young.
They're only young. They came out covered in leeches. Little baby leeches. We were pulling those off. Yeah,
they loved it.
They thought it was great.
They wanted to go back in again, didn't they?
Yeah. Went home and told the mum, and she went up the wall.
Well, I've never seen that before. No, where I live, just across the road's a woodland. And when I was a little boy, there's a little stream running through it. So in summer, there was a bridge going onto some houses from the back end of it, actually. And we used to dam the bridge part up there. And then what we do is we'd wait till it filled up the water and we'd go swimming. And that was, I would say, summer of '76 more than anything else. Because my age, I remember heat waves like that.
Yeah,
It was good.
The year before I was born, that 76.
That summer, I worked in a chemical factory, digging out the ash under the furnace because it was during the shutdown. So they were giving us salt tablets and everything. It was so hot.
Yeah.
We went to Scarborough, me and a load of lads, and it broke the week we went away. It absolutely tipped it down, and we just ended up coming home because we were just wet through it. None of us had a dry set of clothes between us.
You were borrowing each other's bloomers.
We're borrowing each other's bloomers.
Okay, Mr. Billy, you're next.
Me again?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or if they say in Scotland, I.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think this is okay. It's a simple one, this one, to be honest with you. Have you ever wild camped in a tent? Because I know you all have, well, you have camper vans. But have you ever been out in the wilds and camped out on a mountain, in a hill, in a valley, in a woodlands? Have you ever done that?
Yes, in the woods.
Oh, no.
So that is in America, am I right?
Canada.
Oh, Canada, sorry. So you have bears as well in the woods, don't you?
Yes.
Bears.
It must be
bears, cougars,
grizzlies. Sorry.
A bear.
So you're much braver than us in England. We don't have stuff like that.
Nope. We got the bears. You can hear them. You can hear the cougars sometimes. They chirp.
Wow.
Yeah, chirp. Do they?
That is serious. See, normally if you go wild camping, you're middle of nowhere, it's fantastic. You don't worry about anything because theoretically nothing's going to come and get you unless some
only an
quite dangerous.
But in Canada, that is brave. Really,
like, well, I live in the mountains, so.
Right.
Moose you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Bears come into town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Canada are you, Nicole?
Pardon?
Whereabouts in Canada are you?
I'm in Sylvan Lake. So it's between Edmonton and Calgary.
All right, yeah.
Edmonton's very flat.
Yeah, Edmonton is flat, yeah.
Oh, Edmonton. No, I'm thinking Edmonton.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just thinking of cheese. Emmental.
Edmonton.
The closest I've come to camping wild was actually in Canada when I was 3. And I was in the mountains somewhere, but we were in a trailer. But it was when Mount St. Helens blew up.
Oh, yeah.
So we heard it go up.
Wow.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Keith's got some ash from Mount St. Helens.
Oh, really?
We went to America. It was just after St. Helens went up, so it was all being sold, souvenirs and things. And when we flew from Seattle down to San Francisco, the pilot just sort of said, "Oh, we'll just take a detour," and he just circled Mount St. Helens for a bit, so we all got photographs, and then flew off. So I don't know how they schedule that in the flight. But
no,
I've wild camped on Kinder Scout, which is for you people from Canada. That's the highest point in the Peak District in Derbyshire.
Kinder. Yeah,
camped on Kinder.
Yeah, but I must admit, hands up to you. You're really brave going.
I think I'd be quite brave.
Well, we have a holiday trailer now, what you guys would call a caravan.
Yeah.
And it's
weird.
And they call it the caravan.
Yeah.
Poor Nicole, she's not used to you guys yet.
With our weird words.
No, a camper actually goes on the back of a pickup truck.
No, not here.
Oh,
is the van and the thing itself, like we drive, is a camper.
Okay,
An
well,
RV
the
over
camper
here.
is on the back.
Yeah.
An RV over here is called a motorhome,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then we've got camper vans, which are vans that have been converted mostly.
Well,
Yeah.
we've got a holiday trailer, a caravan, but it's a 30-footer. I've never showed you
Wow.
guys that yet.
They wouldn't fit down
Wow.
our roads.
No,
No,
We would get stuck.
struggle.
Our
it
van
has
would get
it
stuck.
has a slide. We haven't been in it for a while, so well, one day I'll give you guys a tour.
Oh, that'd be
be
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Good idea.
We saved
Nice.
up and waited so long to get one, and now the truck's broken, so we can't go out.
Oh,
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah,
So again,
so
Pippa knows that feeling.
what's that? Saved up and then it breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment.
But at least
you
I'm in
can't go out.
lockdown, so you know.
Yeah.
yeah, we have wolves here too, Dan. Yep.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, we have lynxes. We could get
Yeah,
eaten
we
by
have-
a lynx, maybe. Or
Yeah,
my big
we have
toe would
lynx.
get gnawed on.
Yeah, lynx, bobcats. We have wolves, coyotes.
Yeah.
We did park up on Bodmin, so we could have got eaten by the beast of Bodmin.
Those go on pickup trucks.
When we're
Or
on
the Loch Ness.
when we're on Shell Island, we opened the tent to rustling in the
front part.
in the front part of the porch,
Badges there.
and there was badgers inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be quite vicious.
Yeah.
So Shell Island is a great big island just off the coast of North Wales, and it's a massive lake sort of. I suppose you can call that wild camping in one way or another. I suppose you go
Anyway,
there.
'cause you're just in the dunes, aren't you?
Yeah, it's one of the most favourite places in England, especially the north of England. It's
Yeah.
so many people go camping though. It's fantastic. It really is good.
We like
But
Shell
there's no bears or lynxes or cougars or anything like that.
Island. No, unfortunately.
Maybe if you.
Only
no,
badgers.
I'd end up with some nice skulls
yeah.
if we did have them.
Yeah.
Our question.
But we do have Bigfoot here too. Remember that?
Yeah.
We do, yeah.
We have Bigfoot.
Sasquatch.
We
Oh,
have
yeah. Bigfoot.
we have
Yeah,
ill-tempered squirrels.
Yes, they bite.
As you know.
if you go to Chester,
They're
Yeah.
quite vicious.
there's a place in England called Chester. It's an old Roman fort, and if you go towards the waterside there, the
Excuse me.
you all right?
That's you.
Oh,
The
sorry.
little squirrels will run your leg.
Mom, coronavirus.
Yeah.
You give them something to eat. That cheeky.
Don't do what?
Don't let Pippa near them.
Leg.
No.
So you'll feed them. Once you
I
feed
had
them, they'll
some squirrels
run back.
climb on me when I was in Stanley Park in Vancouver. I had them all over me.
Yeah, did you really?
They didn't attack me.
No. They're just quistive creatures. I think they just get brave. You know, they're not afraid of man, are they?
No.
So,
Well, we have a badger just down the hill, and he lives in this wooded area down the hill from us. And I didn't know what it was. He was peeking behind the grass, bopping his head up and down. I was with Seth, and I'm going, "What is that? What is that thing?" I couldn't think of what it was. And so I stopped a truck driver, like a big gravel truck, and I go, "There's something down there. What is that?" And he laughs. He goes, "Oh, that's the badger that lives down there." I went, "Oh my good Lord."
That's the first animal you skinned, isn't it?
yeah, it's the first animal that I skinned and collected its head.
Oh, for the skull, right?
The skull, yeah.
Nope.
I've been watching one decompose, and I thought if the skull was still intact when there's no more fleshy bits left, I'd send it to you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for it. Over lockdown, it's been slowly it inflated like this, and then it's like go.
Dan would like to go Sasquatch hunting. Trev says that he loves badgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
But
nice,
you-
but they're scary. Oh,
They're the only animal, aren't they?
hey
That's one of the
everybody!
Yeah.
Grandma.
This is my
Hi,
mother.
Layla.
Hi, Layla. Mom.
Layla.
Hi, mommy.
Hi, mummy.
We've got two generations.
Hi, grandma as well.
Yeah, that's my mommy.
Have you seen Dan's,
Dan, I'll come Sasquatch hunting with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with you as well, Dan.
Dan said he'd been to Romania to spend a night out in the woods looking and monitoring bear, lynx, and wolves.
Wow.
Yeah, I've rode to Romania on the motorcycle.
You like wolves, don't you, Dan?
You likes what?
Dan likes
Wolves. They're his favourite, one of his favourites. I can see you when I put my glasses on.
Whose question is it?
Funny how that works. Eh?
Why is it always me?
Yeah, it's your
I
guys.
haven't on in my head. Have you got any animal heads in your freezer?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
About 6
That's
mice
really
at the moment. 6 mice.
Mhm.
6 mouse heads.
Got 3
Yeah.
buttons.
Okay, I
You've
have
got
6
mouse heads
X's
in your
in my
freezer.
freezer. No.
You have 6
A lot getting into you, Pippa.
Pardon?
Is the lockdown getting to you? 6 mouse heads in your freezer.
6 mouse heads in my freezer, and one currently defrosting on the side. It is attached to the rest of the mouse, though. It's not just a head.
Freezer.
Do you
Pardon?
want our legs?
There's a mole in there.
Oh, because they're snake food.
I'll pick them up to about
That's why I have
12.
a freezer. It's rats and mice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got all the old dogs' heads. I mean, you two know this. We've got all the old dogs' heads. So there's
That's no way to talk about your exes.
If only.
Then we've got an owl.
An owl. I've got an owl. I've got a mole. What else? have I got in
Aw.
there?
Two
See you
little-
later, Linda. Love
two
you.
newborn puppies.
Love you.
Okay,
Linda.
bye.
Bye.
A mole?
Yeah.
Two newborn puppies.
So, yeah. They're in the freezer just here.
We can introduce you to one of the dogs if you want. One of the dead dogs.
Dead dogs
Ew.
or live dogs? Live ones are okay. Dead ones not so much.
No.
There you go then.
There's a live one.
Oh,
Oh,
it's going to end up in the freezer one day.
that's big.
Someday.
That's big.
Including you.
Yep. She has the prettiest face.
Yeah, but we keep saying she's got a little black mark just here.
I don't know where you can see that.
But
Okay.
we always say when she looks at us, she looks down. She looks like she's looking over her specs at us. Like, very teacherish look, isn't it?
It's either that or I'm going to get some shoe whitener. Tipex.
Yeah.
Aw. Okay, I got one for you.
Go on
Go
then.
on.
We're going. Okay. Have you ever shoplifted?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you ever shoplifted that, Billy?
I missed what you said then.
Have you ever
Shoplifted.
shoplifted?
Oh, I don't like chocolate.
No.
Lifted.
Have you ever nicked from a shop?
Right, hold on a minute. I'm going to come a bit closer. Say it again.
Have you ever
Shoplifted.
shoplifted?
Nicked anything from the shop?
Shoplifted. Oh, sorry. I think you said chocolate. No. I'll tell you a little tale. When my son Lee was about 2 years old, not even that actually, we used to live in the place called Warrington. Keith would know that. And there was a shop there called 7-Eleven. And what we used to do, because obviously I was just married, lad, paying a mortgage and stuff like that. And what we used to do to get some free chocolate was we'd push him along before we got served. And what they used to do, as we were getting served, the chocolate was below the counter. So we'd put our Lee right at the side of it and he'd grab a bar of chocolate and we'd pay for it and walk out with a bar of chocolate in his hands. Terrible, I know, but
I
I was
haven't
younger.
intentionally shoplifted. So I've gone into shop with the buggy, and either the child has snaffled something, and not until I've got back to the car have I found it, or I put it in the hood of the buggy, and then I've been walking around looking for something else. Like I think it was like a kid's socks or something. I put in the top of the hood, and then I was walking around, and then I get back to the car, and go, oh, and I did the same with some toilet roll that was under the buggy, a whole rack of toilet roll. While I was other stuff, and then got out to the car and went, oh, didn't pay for it. So not intentionally, but I guess I have.
What's
Dan says no shots are too heavy.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I've we'll call it 5-finger discount when I was younger. I did it.
Yeah.
I figured discount.
Yeah,
I like that
5-finger discount.
Go on, Nicole.
Nicole, don't lie. I know you.
I've
I know
stolen
you.
piercings, tongue rings, and nose rings and lip rings, and then I've stolen a whole bunch of chocolate. Yeah.
And I have, when I was at my worst with the drinking, I used to nick bottles of vodka.
Oh, how the heck do you get away with that?
I did for a long time, so like I got caught one day and I never did it again.
Did you go, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot I was carrying it?
No, they tapped me on the shoulder and it dropped out my coat and smashed. So I made a real show of myself.
No.
How did that get there?
Oh,
yeah,
my.
exactly. No point
I was keeping it warm.
Yeah, keeping it warm because vodka's great. Warm.
Okay, Pip.
Yep.
You want my
Sorry, go on.
question?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been so sunburnt you couldn't put your clothes on?
No, not
Oh,
that
now
bad.
then.
Somber,
Yeah.
tired.
Malta.
The
Tired,
only time
right?
I got sunburnt, sorry, right.
Oh,
was,
sunburn. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Billy.
I got my forehead burnt, and it was that burnt, it turned into like a turtle shell. It all started to crack.
Oh,
That was really, really painful.
Ouch.
But generally, if you put cream on it, it didn't make a difference. The skin was that hard; it didn't make one iota of difference.
Maybe you were
that was
turning into
way
a
back
tortoise.
years ago in France. That.
You were
That's it,
transforming.
really. Sorry,
You were transforming into a tortoise.
I was. Yeah, I was shedding the skin. We do up north. We shed skin up north. We're some kind of weird reptile.
Yep.
I've burnt the top of my legs, my shin, so bad I couldn't walk.
Oh, dear.
Ouch. As a child, I got really sunburnt once, and all my back just peeled off in one big sheet.
But that's really satisfying.
It is.
Yeah, I used to love peeling.
It is.
Peeling back.
I like peeling. I like peeling.
Yeah.
How far did you go? Because I always used to like to peel the skin and then eat it.
When I was on my own, no one else's.
Yeah, nobody else's.
No,
That
that's
would be
a bit weird.
disgusting.
Aye.
Oh, no.
That's in
Did you
here.
get the right? Did you get the right size, Julie?
It's in someone. The thing is, Julie, if you walk out of the shop looking really confident because you obviously didn't know you'd nicked it, then you get away with it.
Yeah.
So I got really sunburned in Malta. I'd been really good for 2 weeks. It was the last week, and I'd run out of whatever factor I was using and sun cream.
Nice one, Julie.
And then I changed it to a lower factor, but I think I went down 2 layers rather than 1 layer. Like the only one I could buy was something like a 5 instead of an 8 or something. And I ended up getting really burnt and not being able to put anything on, just laying on the bed in the hotel room for a day going, oh.
I'm sorry I was laughing, but Dan is sick, I think, from the skin part. Oh my goodness. I'm
surprised we haven't been sunburnt this time because we've been in England. We've been closed down for about 5 weeks so far, and if you sit outside and there's nothing else to do normally, if I'm working, but because you sat outside all the time, it's easy to get either a nice tan or sunburn because it's been fairly warm really. And this next week it's getting hotter towards VE Day.
It is.
So that's a picture of Europe, if you don't know what that is. And that's this Friday. So it's going to be a heat wave then. Should be interesting.
Okay. We were supposed to be having a big village party, but now we're having like picnic doorsteps and like tea and cake on the doorstep and stuff.
Yeah, that's happening down here as well, I think. So
but I'm not sure what we're doing yet. But I live in a house. I live in a terraced house, so we've got neighbours, so that's not too bad. But they've got quite big walls, so it's considering his lockdown, he's got his own children, so I treat them as my grandkids. So we'll have something. We'll pass toffees or something over here.
Yeah.
Should be good fun.
Okay,
I'll be dressing the house up as well.
Yeah. Got to decorate it.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Nikki, have you ever been so sunburnt you couldn't put your clothes on?
Pardon?
Have you ever been so sunburnt you couldn't put your clothes on?
No.
Sunburn.
No.
She goes golden brown. I hate her.
No, I usually just tan. Like I'll get a little bit burnt, but then the next day it's into a tan. So
that's me now, but that's not how I used to be when I was younger. But that is me now. I never wear suntan lotion now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still burn.
Oh, poor mom.
I know.
Hey, Hippy Dippy
Hi, Dippy
Toes.
Dippy.
Hi.
Hi.
Right, Nikki's question.
Okay. Have you ever discreetly or tried to discreetly pick out a wedgie in public?
It's never discreet with me. If it's
No,
coming
never
down,
discreet.
it's coming down. And that's it.
No,
Oh,
me,
funny.
I just do it. Yeah, like it.
That's what I do. I just do it. I don't care. I'll put my hands down my pants and fix my underwear.
Same here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Keith was wearing underwear.
Yeah.
Pippa, have you?
Where's
Yeah.
Julie? Where are you?
Hiya, Hippy Dippy.
Julie, where are you with all the flags around the village and the Scarecrow Festival?
You know, talking about Scarecrow Festival, the children next door have made a scarecrow honouring the NHS and the VE Day. So I'm not sure what the link is. And
I think there must
they do.
be.
I don't know anything about scarecrows.
Our village is
regarding
saying
that.
about making a scarecrow as well. There's a competition. You can win £25 if your scarecrow gets picked.
Yorkshire.
But I wasn't sure if
Oh,
it was because of VE Day, because they've
Yorkshire,
also
Julie.
fixed the football pitch and they don't want the birds landing on it. So I thought it was to do with that.
Well, we've seen
Oh,
one
right.
near us when we've taken the dogs out, which is it's at the front of someone's drive, and it's a scarecrow, and it's got Boris's face on it, and with a big "Thank you NHS" sign around it, around his neck.
Yeah.
I think we might be making a scarecrow this week at some point. I think that's going to be one of my projects.
Make a video, Pip. Make a video.
It will be in the vlogs.
Good.
Yeah.
Watch this space, wherever that is.
Okay, Billy, it's your turn, sir.
Me again, yeah.
Yeah, you.
Have you
again.
ever ridden a camel?
No. I wish I had.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
No.
Keith
I
has.
like
I
it.
have, yeah.
When I went to Africa.
You've,
Oh, nice.
you've never been to proper
I
Africa.
have.
You
Yeah.
haven't.
Well,
Egypt. It's Africa.
It's not proper
yeah.
Africa.
When I went to Africa,
Yeah.
went
So,
to,
yeah,
where
when
was
we were
it?
at Egypt, I rode camels.
I rode one twice. They were charging you euros then. I think the euro was better than the African money. And Morocco we went to, and you have a go on it first time, and they ride you round, and then you're not supposed to have a go on it second time. I don't know why, but I jumped on it again, and he wasn't happy about it. But I give him a couple of euro, and off I went again. It's a really strange experience because when you get on a camel, it sort of dips and it comes up. It's like a roller coaster, and it bounces, and suddenly you start to go on it, and it's bouncing around lovely. And then when they go down, they drop down on the hind legs at the front. They drop down, and it loses all. You're going to fire you off. So
Yeah.
it's like a bucking bronco at the same time. But if you get a chance to ride one, whether you do or not, then give it a go.
It's an experience.
I'll pass.
Very
I
much an experience, yeah.
too high up.
I felt Lawrence of Arabia up there.
Lawrence
I'm not
Oliver.
kidding. They're so tall. They're so tall. I bet you're 12 foot up, I reckon.
No, that's
Tall.
too high.
Now,
I'd like to ride an elephant.
That is
Never
Big
done
chase
that.
line
Never
elephant.
done that.
Too high. Oh, the puppies are playing.
yeah. He's tormented the old man.
He's learned from me.
She's so cute.
I know
Aw.
she's the baby of the family.
She is.
Aw, look at her. She's just all happy.
I know she's a pretty puppy. They're all nice looking dogs, but that babe, she just has that face.
Okay, then. Have you ever told your child a lie to save yourself some money?
Yes.
How are you finding out, Nicky?
I did when it's
probably
one I
are.
heard somewhere else. I did it on my children. The ice cream van came round one day with the bell ringing, and I told the children that it was because the bell rang when they'd run out of ice cream.
That's a good one. Pippa, have you?
I'm sure I must have done, but I probably just told them I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
I wasn't that inventive. Dan says all the time.
Tell the kids a lie.
So go on, Vicky, what did you do then?
When the kids were young.
What did you do, Vicky?
Judy said it was out
It's
of
hard to
order.
hear. My phone's not working because my grandma tried calling me, and now everyone's mics are all muffled now.
Oh no!
All right. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
no.
hard to hear everybody.
No, I just told them I don't
two
have
girls.
enough money. I don't have enough for both ice creams because I had the 2 kids together. So.
How dare you lie to us children, Mom?
Oh, I lied a lot. No, I don't have snacks in my room hiding in my dresser.
You're a
There's not
liar.
loads in her bedroom.
It all comes out now.
It does.
Dan told us
second.
Julie, I reckon that's the Yorkshire thing. People said they were out of order or they'd run out of ice cream with the bell going. I reckon that must be a northern thing.
Yeah, it will be.
Are you going? Bye then. Oh no, you just changed it.
Okay, wait, a bit of quieter here. The 2 girls from Canada, you know your neighbours, obviously America. Now, Canada, I'm assuming Canada is much safer. Now, I've heard that the Canadians actually don't lock the door. So if your neighbour wants to go in and walk in and say hello, is that right, or is it just
No?
a
We
fake?
lock the
No,
doors.
we lock our doors.
We lock the doors.
Yeah. So it's nowhere near as dangerous as America, though, is it? Well, you haven't got Donald Trump in charge, so that's one thing.
That's a start.
Oh, we got 3
Ooh,
votes.
politics.
No politics on the channel. Another day, maybe. No, it's okay. Like we got regular crime around wherever, whatever city. You know,
Yeah,
some are bad.
one time one of my friends was home and someone broke into his house while he was sitting on the couch, and then my buddy scared the crap out of him, and then he crapped on the floor.
Oh,
My friend said he was having a bad day because he was cleaning someone's crap off his floor.
that's not nice.
I guess I'll teach him for breaking in, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly will. At least I'm talking for next time.
We're all packing weapons. Are you in America, Hippy Dippy Toes? We got lots of hunters here. So.
Are you allowed to carry weapons in Canada, or is it like in England where we don't have weapons?
You have to have, you have to have a license, and they have to be registered.
Yeah, but you can't have.
Right. Are you allowed to walk around the street with the store?
No.
Right. Okay.
Hold on. I'll show you guys something.
Only in Texas, I think you can have a concealed weapon.
Me and my roommate are prepared if this coronavirus gets any worse.
Okay, what's Nikki got?
Hold on.
Whereabouts are you, Hippy Dippy Toes? What part of the US?
Yeah, she's in the US.
What, the crossbow? Is that a real one?
Hold on, I'll flip my camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Wow.
And then, hold on.
No more weapons on YouTube.
I had Nerf guns. Does that count?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find. This one's not a real one.
California.
California. Wow.
What?
If we didn't know California. I've been to Las Vegas.
Wow.
There's
no messing with you, Nikki.
Yeah, not messing
that
with
was just a BB gun. That's not even the real one.
Desmond, hey. David, hello.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Hi.
David joined us. Yay.
David and Lindsay, yes, I remember.
I'm not going to let Keith stand up so you can't see his weapon.
This one has a bayonet on it, on the end of it.
Okay, no guns on YouTube. No.
Oh,
I'm gonna
She's packing.
watch
Yes,
this.
apparently. Lots of ammo.
We have got
that.
a longbow.
No more, Nicole.
Oh
I
my
can get in
God,
trouble for
say
that.
We have got a longbow. Keith used to shoot longbow, didn't you?
Are you?
Well, they're popular in medieval days with the longbows and crossbows and stuff like that. Oh,
I've got a recurve bow as well. You should go play shooting arrows.
Well, my sister, she has a license to hunt, so she has a rifle too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mess with my sister either way anyway. She's the youngest, but she's
Mm-hmm.
toughest.
I think the most we hunt in this country is pheasant, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scotland
Hey,
can be
Mom.
deer, but in
Or
this country,
rabbit.
it's really pheasant.
We
Rabbit,
had pheasant
yeah,
stupidity.
very popular.
You got a
Pheasant
recurve,
is
Dave.
good.
Yeah, we had pheasant stupidity. It was very nice.
Don't
I
like
love
pheasant.
pheasant.
Yeah. Mine's an English longbow.
Oh, nice.
You still shoot, Dan?
This crossbow, yeah.
Okay.
Mom, want to see my snake?
No.
Yeah, go on.
Pippa has a snake too.
I do.
Oh, well,
Wow.
you know
Aw.
what, Darryl, you know, Paul Schofield has got spiders, he's got snakes,
Yeah.
he's got everything that's scary.
I'm just going into our cupboard behind us.
Pippa
Well,
has
that friend has a menagerie of
Yogini.
animals in his house.
This is something I brought back from Africa.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
It needs to have
Is
the
that-
rest of it attached to it and be
Yeah,
alive.
no. So I'm
I brought
assuming,
that back 'cause I went
did you
to
get that, Keith?
Africa.
Sorry?
Did you get
No.
that?
No, that's
No,
Darryl.
that's-
He had that before I knew him.
Apologies to chop its head off. I'm having that.
We went to a crocodile farm where you could buy the meat, and they sold dried crocodile
Hi, Dave.
heads. So I brought that
Hi,
back from Africa
Desmond.
with me.
Oh.
I'm putting it back because the puppies are paying too much interest.
But they're there for very long.
Well, I'm listening to you, Keith.
Yeah. Sorry? I won't say
Did you say
anything.
something then?
No.
Whose question is it now?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Oh,
Darryl and
it's
Keith. Oh, I'll
Darryl
give you another
and
one. No, no. Here we go.
Go on then.
Daryl and Keith. Yeah.
I'll give you one.
They're taking your turn. Uh-oh.
Let's have a look. Okay, this is an easy one. Have you ever skinny dipped?
Yes.
Yeah, times we still do.
Whoa.
I think so.
Yep. I have one in my younger years.
Well, we still do when we get the opportunity.
He's doing summer of 76.
Nicole.
No, I've never skinny
I think
dipped.
it's
I
better.
don't even like
These
swimming,
two,
so.
Only keep skinny dip in the local food.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, she's lying. Look,
I think it's quite refreshing, actually.
Nicole's lying.
We've all done it.
I'm not lying. I've never skinny dipped. Maybe in a hot tub, but not in a lake.
Oh, yeah, no, but that doesn't count.
No.
It's cold up in Scotland.
Again, when we've been to Shell Island, there's a naturist beach not far from Shell Island. You just walk along the beach.
Oh, there is,
to it.
yes, there is.
We go there.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to
We'll have
see
a group meeting there then after lockdown.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a vlog of
Not
me
good
stuff
meeting,
at the
actually.
naturist beach.
No. No skinny dipping. Nope.
And the thing is, Dan, you don't have to skinny dip in front of people. You can do it later on at night. You know, nobody's there. If that's the
Under the
case.
moonlight.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah.
something gets me in the water and bites me.
It can bite you anywhere.
We haven't got that much to worry about.
Funny.
Okay, moving on. That's bad. Daryl, like, oh,
Our turn. Oh, right. Oh, that was going to be one of mine, actually. If you ever skinny dip.
I've read what Julie says. Julie says she's at a swimming pool and she did a wee in it. Changed colour. Everyone knows too.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
put
really,
those
that
things in it.
Do it
That's
in the
one of the worst
sea,
ones. When you go in
Julie,
a swimming
not in
pool,
the
you have a
pool.
wee and it's strong and it shows.
Mm.
Okay. Have you had or got still any piercings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I got.
Yes.
Oh, show
Never.
him the one I was grossed out about.
Oh,
No,
Tommy.
no.
Oh, yeah.
She came
Just-
home, like,
her.
well, she wasn't living with me, and she goes, "Hi, Mom, how are you?" I go, "What the heck is wrong with your voice?" And she stuck her tongue out. I'm like, "Oh my good Lord!"
I've often thought, does it make you lisp?
No.
No.
It takes a little bit to get used to and to talk.
Yeah.
When I had it done, my tongue was swollen for 2 weeks. I couldn't eat anything, and I had meal replacement
Wow.
and
My
lots of Slurpees.
My friend does that with it and plays with it on her teeth all the time.
No.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do that.
And then I had this
I-
one, and then my nose.
Yeah.
Right.
I got my belly button pierced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
That's the
I
only
that
did
not
one.
that, but I
hurt?
ripped it out.
Belly button.
Belly button,
They say
Julia's
it
mum.
doesn't hurt when you get your
Oh,
belly
it
button.
does.
Oh,
Yes, it does.
it hurt so
And
bad.
it's the longest to heal because it took me about 18 months till it was fully healed.
Yeah, mine too. It was terrible. Oh
Yeah.
my.
So,
And then you can't wear jeans that are high anymore. You have to wear hipsters all the time.
Yep.
You can't wear jeans that have come up that high.
Well, Ray and I, when we moved to BC here, we had a deal. We're going to do a piercing together. I'd get my belly button, and he'd get his nipple pierced. And he got his nipple pierced, and after it was pierced, he stood up, and he had this awful look on his face, and he went down like a sack of potatoes.
Actually,
warm
a lot of piercers say it's harder for men to get their nipples pierced than it is women because women breastfeed.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
men, like when they get pierced, it has to be right through the nip or right behind the nipple, and with women, it's through the nipple.
Right. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
he's been talking about, like, he used to talk about having
That's his
nipple
Prince
pierced. I was
Albert.
against it.
I've got my ear pierced.
It's
Yeah, I've got my ear
a
pierced.
piercing.
Hey, Mom. Dan said Prince
Don't think I
Albert.
ever did. Don't think I ever
That's piercing.
did. But stick it. I
That's nasty.
put a needle through my earlobe to see if I could feel it, but that's it really.
You did yours yourself?
It's not that
Billy?
bad, though, is it?
When my sister went to have
Yeah, I
hers
did myself years and years ago. I just put a needle through it, just to see if it hurt, and it was all right actually. But I never wanted to pierce. I just wanted to see what the thing was with people piercing their ears. So I got
Yeah.
a needle and stuck it in my ear. And you can feel it going in, obviously, but it's just numbers in my head actually there.
But
Yeah.
my
Yes,
hole
yes.
never. I mean, I've not had a ring or a stud in for years, but when I do, because you've got one still on you, I can still
Yeah.
put it through. I don't have to have it redone or anything. My
I
hole's
can. I
always
never
there.
wear earrings anymore, but every now and then I'll put one in just to see if the hole's still there, and it's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
there. The,
Yeah,
I have always got one in my belly permanently. I've always
Yeah.
got one in my belly.
Yeah, the belly stays in, but I don't wear earrings anymore.
We when I was younger and used to go into the pubs, one of my local pubs was a real dive, and the local one of the local blokes in there, it was always his party piece when he'd had a few, to show it off his Prince Albert.
That's terrible. No.
When my sister
No,
went to have
I
her,
used to drink with a guy that used to sit there going tap 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 in the summer, and you'd be like, "What is that?" And then you wish you hadn't asked because you knew it's because he was sat there in his shorts and he was scratching and it falling out onto the chair and it was going tap 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 tap.
Oh, it must have been a big piercing.
when my sister went to have her,
Julie's got a belly
I
button
did not
pierced.
investigate. I just looked the other way.
Oh
when my
my
sister
goodness.
went to have her ears pierced, she took her and a friend went, and a friend had hers done first, and they lined it up and everything, and they pierced one, and she fainted. So they brought her round and said, "Are you sure you want the other one done?" She said, "Well, yeah, I had one done, might as well." So they did the other one. She fainted again.
Why
they
did
didn't
they
do
do
it?
She was unconscious?
Exactly. Why?
There'll be
Okay.
some legal thing. I wasn't conscious for it.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2 tattoos, so it
I
didn't.
have more than you, Mom.
Yeah, I know you do.
I go
Wait,
to
no,
henna.
this is my newest one. It's not
Oh,
done
no.
yet, though.
Wow.
Nice.
When was that?
It's a watercolor skull with a rose into the
When-
skull, and then it's gonna go up into my other tattoo up here, and that
Yeah.
one says with pain comes strength. That's what it says.
Yeah. When did
I
you have
couldn't
that
remember what it
done?
said. Yeah.
When did you have that done?
Pardon?
When did you have that done?
I had it done. These two done last summer.
Oh, last summer. Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Pip, I do have a tattoo.
I've got my kids' initials on one arm, and I've got that I regret on another one, which isn't really anything.
Okay.
I just saw the design. And then on the back of my neck, because I was feeling that way out at the time after my divorce, I've got an all-seeing eye so that my back's always watched. No one's stabbing me in the back.
Oh,
Oh, Dan's a tattoo
Never
virgin. He needs a tattoo.
I thought you were going to show us a tattoo then, Billy.
I am going to. I have one
No.
tattoo. I had one. No, it's all right. It's in a decent spot. I had one tattoo done years and years ago, and first of all, I thought it was the best tattoo ever. But after I've watched in it, I should have covered it over. I've not done. So one of my heroes was Bruce Lee. So I had that tattoo. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and then that tail, which wraps around my arm, is his tail because he was called a little dragon. And when I first had it done, I thought, oh, what a great tattoo. I'll put some dragons at the side of it. And I never did because I realised how crap it is. And I've never actually gone over it, which I should have done. But he's just sat there doing nothing now. And I forgot about it till you mentioned it because you don't really look at your own arm. Well, I did anyway. But it sat there and unfortunately, I've not done Bruce justice.
I just go for henna because you can change it when you get bored, and then it comes off. And so I had like henna tattoos on during our ham fasting. Like when Lee and I had our ham fasting, I had a big henna thing on my back and some on my hands.
Yeah.
Dan, you have a looking canvas, aren't you, Dan?
Yeah, you don't like them at all, Dandy. I must admit, I am tempted now because Keith's son's girlfriend is a tattoo artist.
Oh, nice.
Do I let her have a go on me?
Do it. Just find something you really, really want.
Wow,
And
Dan,
why not? You only live once.
I know, but
wow, 120, Dan.
Yeah, we'll see what her work's like first. Just practice on Tom.
Oh, Julie, I thought you said you'd got a tattoo. Julie Pearson, I thought you said she got a tattoo in her lunch hour, but it wasn't. It was her belly piercing.
Oh. No, I got 2 unicorn heads.
See that? Dan's got 120 tattoos.
I have another one on my neck too. It says princess with a crown.
Oh, the princess and I am the queen.
Yeah, but this
How
one
old
hurt.
were you? How old were you when you first had a tattoo?
Yeah.
My very first 2 tattoos I have on my shoulder blades, and those were done when I was 18.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And they're really crappy, and I'm going to get them covered up.
When one of my sons has got tattoos, and even though I got them, I was so annoyed and upset when he started having them as well.
I just don't like the fact it's so permanent. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, unicorn, I like the unicorn, the mystics about it, and plus it's Scotland's animal.
See, the thing is, if I'd have had the tattoo I wanted when I was about 18 or 16 or whatever, when I was like, oh, I'll have that, I would be regretting it now. I really would. So
That's fair.
Must admit, I'm like Billy. I forget they're there, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't even notice them in the mirror anymore.
I think with tattoos now, it's just it's more the generation, and everyone's doing it now. Like everyone's getting covered in tattoos.
But I have this real thing
quite a few friends
about
with tattoos all over the place.
Seeing older women in their 60s who've got tattoos. And do you know what my horrible thought is about them?
What?
I often think when you're lying on the mortuary slab, you're going to look so awful with all those tattoos. We see a woman around here who is absolutely covered in them, head to toe.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
About men, but women. I know it's
but
too fatal,
even if you see an old guy who's gone like skinny, and you know when they go like they're just all wrinkles, and their tattoos gone floppy.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Or a lady or a woman that gets one on her belly and then she has a baby and it all.
Yeah.
Oh, Keith's got one to
That's
tell you about a
not
woman who
true.
got a tattoo.
I know.
Mom,
We saw her on holiday
We
once.
saw, I think it was at Shell Island, where she had a tattoo of a baby, her baby's face, on her breast.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now then, A, that's going to be embarrassing for the child when he's 30
Yeah.
and introducing his mum to his fiance or whatever. That's me on my mum's boob. Or,
It was
That
like
is wrong.
the nose or something.
Do you think that child then looks at his mum's boob and think, and when he's probably about 10 or 11, think, my God, that's what I'm going to look like when I've got wrinkles?
My nose does not look like that.
That's
oh
a
my
cute
God.
little button nose I've got.
Pinocchio.
As time goes by, it says my face melting.
You're looking a bit down in the mouth.
Oh my
Everybody,
goodness.
it's been over an hour. And
Oh, you have.
yeah.
That's
So
pretty dog.
who's hosting it next Sunday? Daryl? Keith?
Pippa?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Oh yay! Yeah, it's your turn,
Not
Pippa.
done it yet.
My turn. But I don't know how to do this quack chat thing. What's
Okay, I'll send you the link. I'll
Okay.
send you the link, and it's self-explanatory. It's so
Okay.
simple. You don't have to download anything.
No,
All right,
because
okay.
we're technophobes and we managed it. So
Okay.
Yeah,
and you've
That's
got
right.
the link
it was
from the
really
boys.
simple.
Excellent. I can manage that then.
Yes, you can.
You'll
What's that Dippy says? Those are old ink though. Pippa modern ink is much more reliable and ages so much better. Yeah, when they all go dark and they've just got no colour left.
Yeah, the blue, don't they usually?
Julie said
Yeah,
her
that one.
friend had a dolphin done on her belly button, and now after 5 children,
And that's a whale.
stretch.
Oh my goodness. Well, on that note,
Thanks, Julie.
Man did no joke would be wasted.
yeah, no, we need to, before we go, we need to tell you the Lamb Dudno story.
okay.
Okay.
Two women were talking in the pub about their, let's say where Lamb Dudno is, their fellas' tattoos. And there's a place in North Wales called Llandudno.
Okay.
And anyway, they were saying that the one girl was saying to the other, was saying, well, isn't it funny having a tattoo like that? Ludo. Why'd put Ludo on your willy? And the other girl said, whenever I've seen it, it's Llandudno. The Brits might get that more than
Definitely. I knew what was coming. I've heard it before.
I think I get it there, Keith. I think I get it.
Oh my God.
Like his girlfriend's name, Wendy.
Well, some people have got the long Welsh station name on there.
Let's have a
Oh my
read.
goodness.
He looks at this black next to him and he said, oh, I just happened to notice your wife's name is Wendy as well. And his tattoo on his willy, he said, no, it says, welcome to Barbados, have a nice day.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Is that Lee at the side of you, Pepper?
Hello, hi Lee.
No, at least you're right before the camera because
Oh,
Sharon will
He's
not come on
moved
the
up to
camera.
the bed. Pippa let him back on the bed.
Yeah, he was on the floor before. He's allowed back in the bed now.
All right.
Okay, well, everybody, you have a wonderful
Nice,
night.
thanks everyone for joining us and
Nice to see
guys.
everybody.
Everybody.
Nice to
I
meet
love
you.
you.
Bye. See you, Nikki.
Bye, guys. Nice meeting
Bye.
you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
And you, Nikki.
Lockdown's lifted.
Bye.
Actually, no. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.